When most people think of high-displacement motorcycles, especially 2000cc beasts, they often imagine brands like Harley-Davidson, Ducati, or Triumph. But there's a rising wave coming out of China, changing the landscape and redefining what large displacement motorcycles can be. Chinese manufacturers, once seen only as budget bike producers, are now stepping into the big leagues, bringing 2000cc motorcycles to the market with designs, features, and powertrains that challenge even the most established names in the industry. The journey to a 2000cc motorcycle has been a bold and strategic move for China's motorcycle industry. For decades, Chinese bikes were typically smaller, in the 125cc to 400cc range. These bikes were praised for their affordability and accessibility, especially in emerging markets. However, global tastes have evolved. Riders are looking for more than just commuting to, so they want performance, style, and the raw adrenaline of a big engine. That's where the Chinese 2000cc motorcycles come into play, offering something entirely new. Massive power combined with the value for money reputation China is known for. One of the standout features of these Chinese 2000cc motorcycles is the design. Companies like CF Moto, and Benda have invested heavily in R&D and international partnerships. The result is a new wave of motorcycles that don't just ride well, and they look the part. Sharp angles, aggressive front ends, sculpted tanks, and futuristic lighting systems make these machines look like something out of a sci-fi movie. Some models even feature elements like keyless ignition, full-color TFT displays, ride modes, cruise control, and electronic suspension of features previously reserved for high-end European or Japanese models. But beyond the looks and tech, it's what's under the tank that really counts. A 2000cc engine is no joke. These engines are built to deliver monstrous torque and top-end horsepower, giving riders that thrilling, heart-pounding acceleration that only a Lima-class bike can provide. Most of these bikes are V-twins or inline-four engines, tuned for both highway cruising and raw performance. And thanks to advances in Chinese engineering, the power delivery is smooth, consistent, and reliable in terms of handling. The newer Chinese 2000cc bikes have truly stepped up. They come equipped with high-performance braking systems, often featuring Brembo calipers, ABS, and dual-disc front brakes. Suspension systems are typically sourced from respected suppliers like Kib or developed in-house with adjustable settings. The result is a bike that not only looks and sounds like a performance machine, but handles like one too. Whether you're cruising long distances on the open road or tearing through tight corners on twisty mountain routes, these bikes are built to handle it all. Another surprising strength of the Chinese 2000cc motorcycles is their pricing. While a similar spec motorcycle from the European or American brand might cost upwards of $25,000 to $35,000, the Chinese versions are significantly more affordable, often coming in at half the price or less. This makes them incredibly attractive to riders who want the thrill and prestige of a large displacement bike without breaking the bank. It's also worth noting that Chinese manufacturers are paying close attention to feedback and global trends. Many of their latest bikes are developed with export markets in mind, meaning they comply with Euro 5 emissions standards and offer high build quality to meet international expectations. They're no longer building bikes just for domestic roads. These motorcycles are being designed to conquer markets in Europe, South America, Africa, and even North America. However, no product is without its criticisms. Some enthusiasts still raise concerns about long-term durability and resale value, which are areas where traditional brands have a more established track record. But it's important to recognize the rapid pace at which Chinese companies are improving. Early models might have lacked finesse, but recent entries into the 2000cc category show a maturity and attention to detail that can't be ignored. Many owners and reviewers now report positive long-term experiences with minimal issues, especially when proper maintenance is followed. In terms of community, the global motorcycle scene is starting to embrace these Chinese giants. Riders are forming clubs, online forums are buzzing with reviews and mods, and YouTube channels are featuring detailed breakdowns and road tests of these bikes. They're no longer seen as just an experiment or a novelty, they're becoming a serious option for experienced and new riders alike. The Chinese 2000cc motorcycle revolution is more than just a trend, it's a sign of the times, a testament to how far manufacturing and design have come in a relatively short period. It's about giving riders more choice, more performance, and more value than ever before. Whether you're a die-hard fan of classic American cruisers or a speed lover who's always chasing the next thrill, it's worth taking a closer look at what China has brought to the table, because the future of big motorcycles just might be made in China, and it's looking faster, bolder, and more exciting than ever.